We are leaving Carson City, Nevada, and we're driving south. I was in Reno for like 3 days because I was sick. Felt like crap. But I mean, I still don't feel good, but I also just tired of sitting there, so I'm just gonna leave. I was driving to Death Valley. I think I'm gonna stop and go snowboarding at June Mountain. It's like right off the way that I'm going, and if there's somewhere to stay around there to park, I'll stay and I'll do Mammoth tomorrow. You know, if you think about how much snow it is, because I was like, if that's like a flat road that's supposed to come in, and then I'm like above my van, and my van's like 9 foot tall, so I'm probably like 15 feet. So there's like 15 feet of snow right here. He's like, I did it. Today is 100 days I've been living in a van. It's actually probably been longer than that because I think I got in here like December 18th or something like that, but I still had it at my house. They were just painting it and stuff, and then so I couldn't really be in there. But I was sleeping in the driveway and I was taking showers in the house. But then January 1st is when I like actually left my house where there was nowhere to go. We're gonna make some Velveeta shells and cheese. This top of the line meal. My oven cooks thing is in this top drawer. Boil some water. This is what I eat all the time, like either pasta or frozen pizza. Period. That's all I eat. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, cause I ain't no cure for summertime. All right, here we go. Gourmet meal. All these other people cooking all these fancy stuff. There's nothing's fancier than this. All right, so we left Mammoth Lakes, California. I snowboarded there yesterday and this morning. And I didn't even take my Insta360 out or get any footage because it was like dead sun, just 52 degrees, like slushy as crap. It was not enjoyable. I mean, it wasn't not fun, but it was nothing special. I'm trying to get to Death Valley before sunset. My GPS, I'm like 2 hours away. I had to stop and wash clothes at this laundromat, and so it puts me there at like 6:40. The view here is honestly 395 South has got to be one of the most scenic roads I've ever driven. Like the whole time you just drive along that. Anyways, we made it to Death Valley. We're at this Mesquite Dunes. I was gonna take some sunset pictures. It is freaking 7:06 and it's 94 degrees. It's like extremely warm. I don't like it. I don't like the heat, especially when you just came from the mountains, right? All right, let's go walk out here, take some pics. I'm trying to go where those people are going. This sunset though. Holy crap, that's amazing. right, so we're back from the hike, Zabriskie Point. Went to the visitor center. I got my passport stamp. There you go. And I got my patch too. And now we're gonna leave. We're gonna go do some more hiking. She said it was like 100. The high yesterday was like 103. Sleeping was pretty hot because I mean even at like 11 it was still 80. It was like 84 or something in the van. I mean it was 84 outside. But whatever the temperature outside is, that's the temperature inside. I think when I woke up at 5 a.m. it was like 73. Now the problem with this bunch of this stuff, like this is the north part of the park. I went here yesterday, the flat sand dunes. Titus Canyon is closed because it washed out in all the floods this year. Marble Canyon is also closed. Scotty's Castle closed. This crater's open. All these three things you can't get to unless you have like a high clearance 4x4 because it's like sand roads. And in the bottom part of the park, I think Darwin Falls is closed right now. Telescope Peak is closed, has closed. I did some of this. I did that this morning. I did some of this. I'm gonna go do this, maybe watch sunset here. This place is called Devil's Golf Course. It is made up of crystallized salt from lake beds. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like a reef, and it is like insanely sharp. I like tear your clothes and stuff. It looks weird though. Where we're at, Badwater Basin. And if you think about it, right now we're 282 feet below sea level, all right? And then that mountain peak right there is like 11,201 feet. I was thinking it's more impressive than that mountain, you know, that this one in front of us is where we're gonna watch the sunset at today. It's like up there, or maybe up there. Anyways, it's called Dante's Peak, and it's like 5,280 feet up. All right, this is just a road, I guess you just drive on it. It's called Artist Drive. The windshield's disgusting. But anyways, they call it Artist Drive because of all the colors on it and stuff. Makes it look like an artist painted, but in reality it's just all the minerals and stuff. And yeah, we are up here. So that's where we were at earlier. Now you're 5,800 feet above that. And you gotta think that Telescope Peak is another 5,000 feet up from that. Insanely windy. Last night, I watched the sunset at that sand dunes down there. Like right there in the middle, all that sand flying around. Did you imagine that tonight? Yo, it's gotta be like a sustained like 40-mile-an-hour wind up here. Oh, how about this sunset right here that is fixing to pop off? Yeah, these sunsets are showing out. It's like paying me back for all those times I went to the beach driving down the coast. I never saw no color. They're like, and then I got down here and the desert was like, I got you, son. I got you. I got this. I'm gonna take care of it. All right, good morning. We are outside of Death Valley.
We're at this place called The Pads. It's just a bunch of concrete pads where people go camp out at. The thing with that is I pulled in really late last night at like 10:30 at night or something, and I really didn't feel like driving in there to see what it was like. So I just pulled over on the side of the road in front of it and slept right here. Because I'm lazy. Man, it actually feels amazing though.